What is going on with this reservation? What's up? This reservation for Miss Cat, she checked in yesterday and the notes on her reservation say that her company is supposed to be paying for it, but the card on file is declining. But she was checked in? How is that possible? Let me look at the charge log. Okay, so whoever checked her in put the credit card on file, but never actually authorized it for payment. And they didn't get a personal card for incidentals either. Oh, I bet it was that new hire. She's been making a ton of mistakes. Yeah, but we've all been there, so I'll send her an email about her mistake, but first I'm gonna deactivate Miss Cat's keys. All right, well, this is gonna be fun. Hi, excuse me. The keys to my room aren't working anymore. I'm in room 498. Yes, Miss Cat. So unfortunately, the credit card that you gave us has been declining and we're gonna need to be able to guarantee payment before I can remake your keys. Oh, well, that's all on my employer. I have a credit card number here, see? Okay, well, two things. This is the same card that we already have on file that's declining, and also our agent should have never accepted this in the first place. This is just a credit card number written on a piece of paper, and we need a valid credit card authorization form with the picture of the card in order to be able to place it on file. Okay, but that's all supposed to be handled by my company, so can I just let you handle that and get the keys to my room fixed? Ma'am, I'm afraid that we need to secure a form of payment for the room. If you don't have a valid credit card authorization form, then I could put your personal card on file and you could either swap it out with a company card before you leave, or you could ask your company for reimbursement, but we need to be able to secure payment for the room now. Oh my gosh, I drove 9 hours here yesterday. I worked all day today. You guys are supposed to verify the card. I'm not supposed to deal with this. This isn't my fault. It's not my fault the card doesn't work. And now you want to take my money? Miss Cat, I understand your frustration and I am sorry, but unfortunately, this is what happens when proper procedure isn't followed. This should have been all handled when you checked in yesterday. Exactly! Meaning that you should have been asked to provide a valid credit card authorization form, and failing to do so, would have been asked to provide alternate payment until you could give us a proper credit card authorization form with a working credit card. If I call my boss, can you talk to him? I'm just so tired. Sure, not a problem. I can explain everything and we can work on a solution together. Okay, thank you. I'll give him a call. Okay. And then, unfortunately, our EV charging station is still inoperable. We are trying to get it fixed as soon as possible, but in the meantime, we have purchased a charging cable. If any guest needs to charge, go ahead and lend them the cable. Do let them know we'll be putting a $50 refundable deposit on their reservation once they get the cable. That will be taken off when they give it back, all right? What if they have their own cable? Can they use that? Yeah, that's not a problem, and obviously no deposit needed in that case. Just make sure that anyone who is using that outlet, you're giving them one of the temporary parking passes to put on their dashboard while they're charging their vehicle. Cool, can do. Okay, great. That's it for the briefing. Have a great day, ladies. What is that guy doing? What? Look, over there, that guy just put up his pickup and boat right next to the car that's charging. Driver by the wait, what is he? He just unplugged that car's charger from the outlet and now he's plugging in his own? I'll go talk to him. No, it's fine. I'll do it. Be right back. All right, have fun. Excuse me, sir? Huh? What? Is there a good reason you just unplugged that car's charging cable? Well, yes, actually. I need both of those outlets to charge my boat. And could I see your parking pass to use that outlet? My what? Your parking pass. That outlet is designated for EV parking, and only guests that have the pass have express permission to use that outlet. I mean, I see the pass on their dash, so... But I was using it earlier. I need these outlets to charge my boat. Look, you can't just unplug someone else's charger without their consent, especially when they have our express permission to use it. So you're saying I have to move my boat, but can't you just ask this other person to move? No, that person has the hotel's express permission to park there because it's the only outlet that our charger can reach. But if you need to move your boat, then that's what needs to happen, or you can wait your turn. But right now, you cannot use both of those outlets, so I need you to unplug your chargers and plug that person's back in. And if I refuse? Sir, you never asked permission to charge here, so you have 3 options. You can move your boat and charge it somewhere else, you can wait your turn and charge it after I bring you a parking pass, or I can escalate this up to management and you will be asked to leave. It's your choice. All right, fine, I'll move. Good choice. Hi, thank you for calling the hotel I work at. How may I help you? Yeah, I was wondering if you guys have any availability tonight, and if you do, what the rate is. Yes, we do have some availability. We only have double queen rooms, but the rate for tonight is going to be $135 plus tax plus a $100 deposit. Oh, okay. Do you match online rates? Oh, I'm sorry, we do not. Okay, but you know, it doesn't say online that you charge a deposit. It is stated on our website. Well, I'm not on your website, I'm on Gahoda. Okay, I've never heard of that site. Well, I'm still not seeing that policy, so do I still have to pay the deposit if I book it online? Yes, ma'am, you do have to pay the deposit regardless of how you book. Seriously? But it doesn't say anything about the deposit on the website. Well, it is stated on our website, ma'am. But I'm not booking on your website. We have posted the information, ma'am, so the policy does stand. What a piece of work, forget it. Yeah, I think that's my line, actually. Hi, excuse me, I'm looking to book a room for tonight. Oh, you're here. So what's the room rate for tonight? Don't realize I'm the one you already talked to. Well, whatever. The room rate for tonight is $135 plus tax, and then we do take a $100 incidental deposit. Well, the rate online is $95, and the website doesn't say anything about an incidental deposit. Well, we don't price match online rates, and our incidental deposit policy is listed on our website. Okay, you know what? Fine. Can I just pay the deposit in cash? I'm sorry, ma'am, but no, we need to hold the incidental deposit on a card, but you can pay for your room rate in cash. Oh, so expensive for no reason. Okay, can you just give me a moment? All right. Yeah, okay. Do you not hear it right? Hello, this is the front desk. Hi, I'm looking to book a room at your hotel for tonight, and I just want to confirm that I can pay the incidental deposit in cash. Ma'am, as I just told you, we have to hold the deposit on a card. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna stay at a different hotel. Okay, well, the Rouge Roof Inn down the street does usually have lower rates, and we'll let you make a deposit in cash. Okay, great. Sounds perfect. Okay, have fun with that. All right, the audit's finished running. There is the rest of the paperwork that I need, so I'll go slip these under accounting store. Let me put the be right back sign up, and okay, cool. All right, cool, that's all done. Seriously, this is so ridiculous. Like, who's even running this place? Hi, excuse me, can you please come out from behind the desk? Where were you? I was looking for something I could write on to leave you a note to charge these drinks to my room since you weren't here. Well, thank you for attempting to leave a note, but I am here now, so please come out from behind the desk. I could have just stolen these drinks since you weren't here. Well, I'm the one who takes inventory on the pantry, and you are on camera, so I would have found out and charged you anyway. Well, okay, but like, you're supposed to be here. Why weren't you here? I have auditing work that I need to complete, ma'am, and sometimes that means I need to step into the back office, but you are currently in an employee-only area, and I need you to come out, please. I mean, you wouldn't go into the kitchen at a restaurant if your server hadn't been to your table yet. Wow, that was so unnecessarily rude. You know, I could call corporate and have you fired. I'm a rewards member. You're more than welcome to provide feedback on your experience, ma'am, but right now I need you to please return to your room. Okay, fine. Jeez, what's the big deal? The big deal is that you're not allowed behind the desk. Hi, thank you for calling the hotel I work at. How can I help you? Hi, yeah, I'm looking to make a reservation for the second week of next month, checking in on Friday and leaving Monday. Sure, let me take a look. Yes, we do have plenty of availability at this moment. Great, put the reservation under Jefferson. We'll see you then. Bye-bye. Oh, sir? Wait. Yes? I still need your credit card information to guarantee the reservation. No, I'm not giving you that kind of information over the phone. I'll pay you when I get to the hotel. Okay, sir. Well, if you're not comfortable giving me your credit card information over the phone, then I would suggest booking your reservation online. I don't need to make a reservation online. I just did with you. Well, sir, the weekend that you're looking to stay with us is a holiday weekend, which means we're going to book up pretty fast. And when we do, any reservations without a credit card guarantee are going to be canceled. Look, if it happens, it happens. I'm not giving you my credit card information over the phone, and I'm not going online to do it either. All right, sir. Well, as long as you understand the risk that I just explained to you. Yeah. See you next month. Okay. All right, so you have a map of the hotel right here. There are your keys and your room number is just there. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day. Okay, we have you all set and your room number is written right there. You see it? Okay, great. Yeah, thank you for staying with us. Bye. At least holiday weekends aren't boring. You're not wrong. Okay, let me take a look at our arrivals again. Okay. Whew, we're almost there. We got this. Okay, we can do it. And then tomorrow we only have a handful of arrivals. Oh my gosh, yeah, tomorrow's arrival number is a joke. Thank goodness. Hi, I can help the next guest over here. Yes, checking in tonight and staying until Monday, last name Jefferson.
Uh-oh.
Ah, hello, Mr. Jefferson. Did you not get our voicemails?
Voicemail? What voicemail?
Well, sir, we called you yesterday to request a credit card number in order to hold your reservation and—
Nope, I already told the girl I made the reservation with on the phone a month ago that I would pay when I got to the hotel.
Right, yes, you spoke to me, actually.
Oh, hey, yeah, that was you. Great, well, here's my card.
Sir, I'm sorry, but we had to cancel your reservation.
What?
Due to the amount of people wanting to book with us for the holiday weekend, any reservations that weren't guaranteed with a credit card or who declined authorization were canceled.
But why would you do that?
Well, sir, if there's no valid form of payment on a reservation, then there's no guarantee that the hotel is going to make any money for holding the room.
But I told you I was going to be here.
Sir, there were guests who were willing to put their credit card information on file to hold the room, and now if they don't show up and leave the room empty, the hotel can still charge their card and make money.
It always comes down to money.
Well, this is a business, so yes.
Get me your manager right now.
All right. Hello, Mr. Jefferson. I'm the front desk manager. I have been informed on the situation, and I do apologize, but we do not have the availability to honor your reservation.
Look, I called to reserve a room here a month ago. All you need to do is tell someone who reserved after me that they need to go somewhere else.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. You were asked to provide a credit card when making the reservation, and we tried to follow up with you yesterday in order to get that credit card guarantee. You refused, and so your reservation was forfeited in favor of someone with a credit card guarantee.
That is no way to do business. I called first. Fair is fair.
Sir, what would have happened if we'd held the room for you and then you did not check in?
Well, I don't...
Imagine this. We make a reservation for a guest who promises that they will pay us once they get to the hotel. We hold the room for them all night, but they never show. How then are we supposed to charge them a no-show fee if we did not have any type of backup form of payment on file?
Well, that's just the risk of doing business.
Sometimes, yes, there are many nights where we have plenty of availability and no-show reservations with no form of payment on file. We absolutely take the loss for that. However, this is a holiday weekend. We have more people interested in staying with us than we have rooms. So we made the strategic decision to cancel any reservations that had no guaranteed form of payment.
Oh, that's very greedy of you.
That's the cost of business.
Yeah, and then he was like, well, the way you've been doing this is wrong. You're gonna need to start doing this my way from here on out.
But the way we've been doing it is literally 10 times more efficient.
I tried to tell him that, but no, I swear, if I see this director's smarmy little face again, I'm gonna—
Ladies, I need to have a talk with you.
Speak of the devil. Yes, sir?
I was thinking about something this morning. How have you guys been handling changes to point reservations?
Point reservations, normally we go in and—
Wrong.
Excuse me?
The correct answer is not at all.
I don't quite follow.
Look, when changes are made to reservations that are booked with points, that causes issues. So from here on, I need you to bring any changes to points reservations directly to me, okay?
But we know the policy, so if there's something we can do—
Nope, I don't want you doing anything.
But we know what changes are and aren't allowed.
Don't touch it. It's that simple. I'm literally taking work off your plate, am I not?
That's fine, sir. We'll do that. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Well, I'm heading home for the night. You ladies have a good rest of your shift.
I hate that guy. Girl, I feel you. Thank you for calling the hotel I work at. This is Jessica. How may I help you?
Hi, yeah, I really messed something up here.
What's going on, sir?
Well, I booked a room for my eldest son and my nephew because they have an event going on in your area, and I messed up and I booked the wrong hotel. I booked them at yours when I meant to book them in a hotel that was closer to where they need to be.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, is there any way you can cancel the reservation? It's under Smith for tomorrow.
Just book your reservation, and I'm very sorry, sir, but this reservation was booked fully with points, so I'm afraid I can't make any changes to it. I suggest calling the brand helpline.
Really? You guys can't do it?
Unfortunately, my director is the only one who can make changes to point reservations, and he's not going to be back until tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
I'm very sorry, sir.
No, it's my fault anyway. I'll give the corporate number a call. Bye.
Bye.
I can't believe it. We could have handled that ourselves so easily if not for Mr. No Touchy.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the director an email about this because this is so dumb. Hi, thank you for calling. Hi, yeah, I'm from Marriott Guest Services. I have a guest on the line who just booked a points reservation for your hotel for tomorrow that he's looking to cancel. Last name Smith. Ah, yes, I spoke to Mr. Smith and I'm afraid that I can't cancel the reservation from my end. I'm sorry? I'm not allowed to make changes to point reservations. Well, I'm trying to help the customer and rebook him on my end, but in order to do that, I need you to push the cancellation button on the reservation at your hotel. I cannot. It's against policy as per my director. But it's not that big of a deal. I've never heard of a hotel with this kind of policy. I'm very sorry, my hands are tied. Don't you think your director would want you to make a judgment call here? He most certainly would not. And I'm going to assume that your director's off-hour contact information is in the corporate global database, correct? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Right, great. I'll get this handled from my end. You have a great night. Good night to you too. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting call coming in at 11 o'clock at night. He wants complete control over points reservations? He gets it. The phone's ringing, gimme.
Hello, thank you for calling the hotel I work at. How may I help you this evening?
Yeah, this is the hotel director.
Oh, good evening, sir. How's your night going? Everything is great over here.
Yeah, look, I got a call from someone in guest services, said that there's a guy trying to cancel his point reservation, Smith.
Oh, is there? I promise we haven't touched the reservation at all, just like you told us.
Yeah, great. Just do me a favor and cancel it.
Oh, are you sure? We wouldn't want to mess anything up.
You won't. Just cancel the guy's reservation so I can go back to sleep.
Okay, sir. Well, let me pull the reservation up. And you know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to add a note.
No, just go ahead and...
Canceling as per the hotel director with his full knowledge and permission.
Is it done?
Let me just save and then cancel. Yep, all done. Is there anything else I can help you with this evening, sir?
No, that's it.
All right, then. You have a great night. Sleep tight. Bye.
Oh, you are so evil. That felt good. Hi, can I have the next guest over here? Hi, yeah, I just want to confirm that you got me down for a 12 o'clock late checkout. Oh, I'm very sorry, but we don't offer 12 o'clock late checkout. I was told I could have it. Do you happen to recall who told you that? It might have been a John or maybe an Ann. I don't remember. Right, yeah, of course. You're Miss Smith, correct? That's me. All right, well, let me pull up your reservation and... Yep, no, I'm sorry, but there's no indication that you're supposed to receive a late checkout. Well, can't you just make an exception? I apologize, but I cannot. Policy states no late checkouts past 12. All right, well, what if I just stay another night? Yeah, sure. The rate for tonight is going to be 190 plus tax, but you could try to find a better rate online and we can connect the reservations. Okay, well then I just might do that. Sure, we would just need the reservation to be made and payment before noon, okay? Otherwise, checkout is at the normal time. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to my room and get that all done. 20 bucks says she's gonna try to stay past noon with no new reservation. Pleasure doing business with ya. Now wish me luck on this call. Yes? Hello, Miss Smith. This is Jessica at the front desk. It's 12:15 and we don't have a new reservation or payment yet. Oh, well, I'm working on it, okay? I'm just having an issue with my bank. All right, ma'am. Well, my manager has authorized me to give you 15 more minutes to get this all sorted. Otherwise, we're gonna have you check out and check back in when you have the new reservation. Just give me until 1. I cannot do that. You have until 12:30.
Seriously? Come on. Why can't you just give me a break?
I told you before that we needed payment by 12 to extend your stay. It is now almost 12:30. That was your break. Wow.
You, get me your manager right now.
Oh, with pleasure. Hello, Miss Smith. I'm the manager. It's my understanding you're having trouble making a new reservation? Yes, but I think I just got to work, okay? So now everything is fine and I can stay in my room, right? Certainly. Let me take a look. Yes, I do see the new reservation, so all we need is to see your credit card, please.
Huh? What for?
Well, your card was used to reserve the room, but I need to physically swipe and charge it in order to check the reservation in.
Oh, but that was the issue I was having before that I told the other hotel girl about. I'm having trouble with my bank. It won't go through.
Well, ma'am, we need payment for the room.
But come on, I just want to stay in my room.
Miss Smith, I'm not sure what the misunderstanding is here. You need to either pay for the room or leave.
But I'm not leaving.
Then I'm going to need payment.
But I don't have the money right now.
Okay, you know what? This conversation is not productive. I am done. You need to go.
What?
Security, I'm going to need you to go to room 133 and assist Miss Smith with removing her items from her room. Thank you.
What? But... Oh.